Hey, good people, welcome to Russ Can Fly. Hit the skies.
Perfect.
Okay, I want to give a special subscriber shout out to my brother Derek Dandridge. Derek Dandridge, my fellow pilot, my fellow Enon Tabernacle Baptist Church Room 11 Bible Study brother. Yo, man, hey, I want to thank you for all the support you've given me in my fledgling journey to become a pilot. You've been supportive from day one. I thank you for all the positive feedback you've given me on my videos, on the channel, and becoming a pilot. And here's the thing, y'all. Brother Derek is a pilot, but not only that, he's an author. So you can definitely check this out. Check him out on his Instagram page, Derek Dandridge. You can get a copy of this book. I suggest that you do. It's just a really quick read, and it'll definitely help you if you're buying a used car so that you don't get ripped off. But for me, the brother's a pilot, and it's just so wonderful to have another pilot around me. So we're gonna be doing some great things, man, in the future. So many ideas. And so actually this whole subscriber shout out, believe it or not, gives rise to this entire video in terms of why my mission is changing. But rather than just stand back here and talk about it, it's a nice day. Look, let's get on the bike, let's go on out to the airport, and I'm gonna tell you how my mission is changing. Now, even though I'm not licensed yet, I can already tell you that once I'm licensed, my whole mission in terms of why I'm becoming a pilot is going to change, and change drastically. So let's talk about it. Let's get on the bike, let's get out of here. As you can see, I'm out at the airport, and I had to get out of the house. This whole social distancing thing is driving me crazy. And the fact that I had to stop my flight training is even worse. Now, as you can see, I have my little mask ready just in case I have to get too close to anybody, but you know, hopefully I won't have to worry about that. But as you can see, I just had to come out here and watch some planes take off and all that kind of stuff. I just noticed that little ladybug decided to hitch a ride. Isn't that supposed to be good luck or something? Well, anyway, I'll just leave her there. All right, back to the video. Come on, man, don't get distracted. So it goes without saying that I definitely miss being here. But I mean, in the scheme of things, listen, everything is good. My heart goes out for all of the folks who have, you know, really been impacted by this whole COVID-19 situation. So I really have nothing to complain about. But I definitely do miss this aspect of my life. And you know, things could be a lot worse. Yes, I'm not flying right now. My whole journey has come to a standstill, but in the scheme of things, I'll take that over, you know, what some people have really been suffering. So I definitely don't want to make light of any of that situation, especially if any of you who are watching these videos have experienced that personally yourselves. So what was my mission? What was the whole point of this, and how has it changed? Well, I'm glad you asked the question. I will say that my mission was definitely a lot smaller than what I think it's about to become. Originally, my thought was, you know, I would see what this whole aviation thing was all about, because I had never heard of anything. General aviation, didn't know anything about that. The only thing I knew about airplanes is when I got on them, I wanted to get from point A to point B, and that was pretty much it. But I never thought about flying myself, or, you know, what it would be like to be a pilot. And so this whole thing has just kind of come upon me in the last year or so. So originally my mission was simple. I wanted to come here. I wanted to just fly in an airplane. And then my mission changed to, hey, you can be a licensed pilot. Yep, I'll do that. So I'll take lessons. I'll become a licensed pilot. And from time to time, I'll come out here. I'll rent an airplane. And in fact, I'll show you exactly the airplane that I probably will still end up renting it. But that was my mission. That was it. That was all that was on the radar screen. I was going to come out. I was going to get my pilot's license. And then I was going to rent that November 737 Papa Alpha. It's a Cessna 150. That thing is tiny, but it's cheap to rent. And in fact, it doesn't fly a whole lot. Because not too many people can take training in it, because if you're beefy and you're sitting next to a CFI that's beefy, hey, listen, I wear my beefiness proud. So yes, that plane is kind of small over there. So it really is not conducive to, you know, larger people like me, you know, and my CFI, who's not a small person either. I think he's about 6'1", 6'2". So we definitely wouldn't be able to do that because the weight just wouldn't work. But in terms of just me flying by myself, it would definitely work. So originally my mission was to just do that. Come out here from time to time, maybe as a weekend thing, fly around in what they call the pattern, which means to just fly closely around in the airport, near the airport. And that was pretty much it. That was as far as I could see this thing going. And I could just have another little cool thing that, hey, like people who ride motorcycles or go fishing or go boating, whatever, every now and then I come, rent an airplane, and I fly. And that's pretty much it. Oh, but no! No. The mission is changing rapidly. And I'm sorry about this wind. But the reason why my mission is changing is because of all of you and this YouTube channel and the people that I'm meeting because of it. The aviation community is full of such amazing people. And so because of that, I've met some amazing people, and I've gotten a chance to see all of the different opportunities that are available to people who fly. Not only that, I've learned that there's a whole panoply of opportunities out there for people who want to be involved in aviation. So everybody who's in aviation does not have to fly necessarily. There are all of these career opportunities out here for folks who never thought about a career in aviation. Things like an air traffic control. Yes, that is available. I don't know what the criteria are, but I mean, certainly I have met people that are air traffic controllers. In addition, there are people who are airplane mechanics, you know, working on, you know, so some people are gearheads. They love to work on engines, do things, you know, if anything that has an engine, and they just have a natural knack for that. Well, it just doesn't have to be on cars or trucks. It can be on aircraft. And it is an awesome career to have. There are people who do maintenance out here on the airways, or you can work for an airport. Believe it or not, some of these smaller airports are privately owned, and they hire people to do things. You might run the FBO, a place where people come in and catch their planes or check out their planes or rent their planes. You can also be part of the ground, the folks who drive these trucks to put gas in the airplanes to make sure that they have plenty of fuel in them when they go fly. I mean, there's just any number of opportunities that people can have. And so part of my mission is to make sure that people understand that that is available to them. So not only do I want to fly for my own selfish reasons now, I also want to introduce people to all of these possibilities. See ya. I want to introduce people to all of these wonderful opportunities to, you know, have a career that they may not have thought about before. And, you know, I just don't want to hold this information to myself. Also, I definitely want to make sure that folks don't have to get into their 50s like me to find out that, yes, you can be a pilot. You can come out here. You can take lessons. And yes, I want people to understand that they do have the opportunity to become a pilot. That yes, you can come out here. You can take lessons. This is accessible to you. And of course, it's not without expense. It's not free. But that doesn't mean that it's cost prohibitive. There's definitely ways to figure out how to go about getting your flight training done in a way that, you know, in some instances it's much cheaper than going to a 4-year college, I can tell you that much. And so I just want to make sure that as part of my mission that I am an aviation ambassador. And I never thought I would hear myself say that. Yes, I am definitely interested in making sure that I do everything in my power to introduce this fantastic community to as many people as possible, especially people who typically probably wouldn't know that this existed. Now, the other way in which my mission has changed is, again, all I wanted to do was just get my license, fly a little bit, and that's it. Nope, can't stop there, because I've met so many people, and now I'm beginning to see organizations out there that I really, really respect and admire. Now, last video I told you about the Black Pilots of America, and I, featured some of them. Well, here's the thing. They have impressed me so much, I am probably going to join the Black Pilots of America. Yes, I never thought that there would be any organizations, and I have done the joining thing. I'm a proud member of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. I was part of a motorcycle crew. I've done the joining thing. So with flying, I didn't think it was going to be, part of any organization. But I have to say, the fact that this organization is just so amazing and there's so many opportunities, I have to be a part of it. So yes, the Black Pilots of America is something that I'm thinking about joining, and specifically the Northeast area where I'm located, they have a chapter called the Roscoe Draper chapter, D-R-A-P-E-R, Roscoe Draper. So that will be the chapter that I will be joining, if and when, and I'm just probably when, I join the Black Pilots of America. Some of the most amazing people I have ever met, and the stories are incredible. And especially Mr. Roscoe Draper, who you should also Google, because he is a huge part of aviation history and American history. And so next time I talk to you, I will probably be the proud member of the Roscoe Draper chapter of the Black Pilots of America. And I'm so excited. And that is such a mission change. Who knew I was going to be part of an organization? And there's so many things that I want to do while I'm in that organization. One of them, right off the bat, is I want you to meet these people. I want you to see just how incredible they are. And I want you to see all the functions that they have. So in the months, weeks, days, months, weeks, hours, whatever, you know what I mean, in the time to come, one of the things you're going to start seeing is you're going to start seeing more of those folks. And hopefully over the months and years to come, you will see some of the activities that we're involved in and some of the outreach we're trying to do to the communities. Who knew? Who knew that I would be a part of trying to introduce something to people that I never even heard about myself? But man, I can't tell you how excited I am. I mean, I don't know why it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know what happened. It's almost like something fell out of the sky and just dropped on my daggone head. But I'm gonna tell you, man, I'm on fire for this stuff. I don't know what it is, but I'm just so excited. And there's so much history that I don't want to get lost, that I want to make sure that people don't forget. And so you're going to start seeing a lot of that kind of stuff, on the channel as I go through this renewed mission. Now, you may be saying to yourself, but dude, you're not even a licensed pilot yet. True. And God willing, that is still going to happen, because that's the first part of this thing. But I will tell you that, once I'm licensed and I get comfortable with, you know, some of my capabilities to actually fly, I definitely want to do, you know, be an ambassador. I want to be one of those people that says to my church, to, you know, my motorcycle community, to my fraternity, to all the organizations that I'm affiliated with, hey, listen, come on out, let's go fly. And I'm sure some of them are going to be freaking out like I was at first, but at least they will, you know, be exposed to it. And who knows? There may be a few of them, I'm hoping, that'll want to fly themselves and join the Black Pilots of America and the Roscoe Draper chapter. So I got plans. My mission don't change. No, but seriously, I can't believe that I'm even talking about trying to be an ambassador about something, but that's what I feel. I feel it like I feel it deep down in my bones. Can't even get it out. I'm stumbling. I don't know what's going on. Help me, y'all. Help me. But anyway, so as you can see, my mission has changed drastically. I'm on a mission. And I'm excited about it, and I'm hoping that I can share as much of it, of, you know, this whole growth that you can see. And the whole reason for it is I want you to get excited about your mission. What is it? What tap on the shoulder did you get? Stop wasting time, get to it. You're on assignment, get on task, make it happen. All right, so enough of that. That was all about how my mission is changing. Again, I thank you for all of the support that I've gotten for this journey. I thank you for the support that I've gotten for this channel. I can't believe the amount of people who've reached out, who have subscribed, and who've commented and have really supported. So I really thank you for that. If you have yet to subscribe to the channel, I would ask that you do so, and I would be humbled if you did that. And who knows, really, my goal is to, if you are interested in flying with me, then I'm gonna come get you and we're gonna go flying. I mean it, all right? So take care, thank you so much. Continue to be safe and social distance and all that good stuff. Russ Kid, mad love to you all. I'm out! Peace.